Building a strong network is essential in your business. You need to connect with peers in your sectors, other entrepreneurs, investors, even mentors who can offer you valuable advice, guidance, and support.
Looking to scale up your enterprise but don't know how? Then Malay Damania, business coach and mentor, is here to give tips, strategies, and lessons in business management that can help you grow a profitable and remotely run business. Listen on to Business Veda podcast for a transformational approach to building business. Here's your host, Malay Damania.
Your decision to start your own business itself can be a challenging and daunting attempt. It is not easy to jump onto entrepreneurship bandwagon, risking your time, efforts, and of course money. To establish and grow your business, you obviously need funds. I know many young entrepreneurs in the startup space who come up with brilliant business ideas, unique concepts. They look out for investors to fund them to translate their ideas into reality. We all know Shark Tanks investing in unique and promising businesses. Once in a while, we also hear that someone in our circle managed to raise huge funds at XYZ valuation. We do get excited about these stories. And why not? It's great to create our own business model, pitch to some potential investors, and raise some funds at a good valuation. That's the dream of most of the startup entrepreneurs, right? But let me tell you, friends, in spite of all the noise around, there are only a few startups who manage to get equity funds from investors. The statistics say that the chances of you getting equity fund from a venture capitalist or an angel investor is less than 1%. Plus, raising fund is a time consuming and painstaking process that can easily take over 6 months with no guarantee of funds. And even if it comes with many conditions, parameters, and milestone based commitment from investors. In short, with many strings attached. The point is that just a handful of entrepreneurs get the luxury of access to venture capital funds or angel investors to back their business ideas. And for others, well, bootstrapping is the only way forward. So, what is this bootstrapping? It is nothing but starting and growing your business with minimal resources and relying mainly on your own personal resources for funding. This is quite a common and practical approach for entrepreneurs that assures sustainability of their business without having to depend on outside party. In this podcast, friends, I would like to explore the art of bootstrapping, how you can start and scale your business on a tight budget. So let's get started. The first point is start with a minimum viable product. We call MVP. When starting a business on a tight budget, it is crucial for you to focus on your minimum viable product. An MVP is a product or service that has just enough features to validate your business idea and satisfy the expectation of your early customers. So do not get indulged in creating a full-fledged product. Start with an MVP and get a feel of your market. Get opinion of your close customers. आगे जाके ये प्रोडक्ट मार्केट में चलेगा या नहीं? With this strategy, you can avoid wasting a lot of time and money on building a full-blown product that may not be acceptable in the market. So your MVP should focus on solving a specific problem for a specific audience. Once your MVP is validated, you can start adding more features and functionality based on your customer feedback. Once you have some traction, you can build upon your MVP. So create an MVP and build it depending on your customer feedback and acceptability in the market. The second point is focus on cash flow. See, the profit is the ultimate goal of every business. But let me tell you, cash flow is the king. Cash flow is the lifeblood of your business, especially for startups. You got to be mindful of cash generation from your business. You must ensure that you have enough cash available with you to cover your regular expenses. So, how do you do that? Let me tell you a few points. One way to improve your cash flow is to keep your expenses low. For example, you can use free tools like Google Analytics for your website analytics, MailChimp for email marketing, Hootsuite for social media management, and HubSpot for CRM software. Another way to improve your cash flow is to negotiate favorable payment terms with your customers and your suppliers. As far as possible, negotiate for advance payment. If that is not practical in your sector, you can at least request for a part advance and remaining in trenches depending upon the schedule of delivery from your end. Try and offer some discount for early payment, which helps you better your cash flow. In short, keep your cash flow in the forefront while negotiating on payment terms, either with your customer or with your supplier. One more thing you can do is try and keep your expenses variable. Now, what do you mean by that? You can consider using co-working space instead of renting an office. The benefit is that you do not have to incur your utility expenses like your cost on electric bill, your internet bill, or hire your office boy. Then you may consider also outsourcing certain functions or hiring freelancers instead of recruiting full-time employees so as to keep your cost variable and not commit to any fixed cost. Finally, explore if you can carve out a subscription based pricing model for your services. Such recurring revenue model eases up pressure on you to constantly generate new clients, new revenue in the business, and it ensures certain recurring cash inflow in your system. So, friends, always focus on generating cash flow.
A complete roadmap to transform your business. Amazon's bestseller, The Business Champ, authored by Malay Damania, is your key to accomplishing your business and financial goals. Grab your copy of The Business Champ from the link given in show notes to scale your business to all new heights of success.
The third point is focus on customer acquisition. Customer acquisition is the most important, crucial function in your business. You got to be the number one salesperson in your company. The harsh truth is that if you can't sell, don't be in business. Please understand, no customer means no business. So focus on acquiring customers as quickly and as cost effective manner as possible. Now there are ways in which you can get a few customers on board immediately. One way to do this is to leverage social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn to showcase your product and reach your target audience. Then you can offer referral incentives to your existing customers or to people in your network who can refer potential leads to you. You may also collaborate with other businesses to cross promote your product or services. Another way you can explore acquiring customer is through content marketing. By creating valuable and relevant content that solves your target audience problems, you can attract potential customers to your website or social media channels. Friends, there are many other cost effective options you can explore online, like guest blogging on relevant websites, start your own podcast or YouTube channel to reach out to a broader audience. My fourth point here is to build a strong network. Building a strong network is essential in your business. You need to connect with peers in your sectors, other entrepreneurs, investors, even mentors who can offer you valuable advice, guidance, and support. You got to attend your industry events, conferences, join local business groups, and participate in online forums. The idea is to expand your network and be visible in different circles. Networking can also lead to potential partnerships and collaborations that can help you grow your business. By connecting with other entrepreneurs who have complementary skills and expertise, you can work together to overcome certain different challenges and achieve your goals. So, when you are in regular contact with your peers, it helps you to get the pulse of what's going on in your industry. It helps you to preempt many challenges and even opportunities coming your way. So, friends, build a strong network. Another point is to keep your overheads low. When bootstrapping your business, it's crucial to keep your overheads low. This means avoiding unnecessary expenses like fancy offices, expensive equipments, or hiring too many employees too soon. Instead of this, focus on the essentials and invest in things that will help you generate revenue and grow your business. For example, you can invest in reliable website or e-commerce platform that enables you to sell your products or services online. And as discussed earlier, you can also use low cost free software tools like Google Suites or Trello to manage your tasks and projects effectively and also conservatively. The last point is to embrace a growth mindset. As an entrepreneur, it is vitally important for you to set your vision and goal for your venture. For that, you got to embrace a growth mindset. This means being open to learning, experimenting, adapting, improving, and evolving as you go. You got to be willing to try new things, take risk, and pivot if required. Friends, the journey is going to be a bumpy ride, but the key is to stay focused on your goals and be persistent in the face of challenges and obstacles. All in all, bootstrapping is a challenging but practical approach to starting and growing a business on a tight budget. By focusing on your minimum viable product, cash flow, customer acquisition, building a strong network, keeping your overheads low, and having a growth mindset, you can achieve success and build a sustainable business with your own personal resources without having to depend on any outside party.
Thanks for listening to this episode, and remember to come back for more valuable learnings every Friday. This is Business Veda podcast for you. Remember to follow and subscribe to it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Ghana, JioSaavn, or wherever you get your podcasts.